What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of that high level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, and most importantly, the People's Channel. What is going on? What is going on? We here with the best, one of the best trainers in boxing today because he has some of the best athletes coming out of his gym in the Upton Gym in Baltimore. What is going on, Coach Calvin? Welcome back.
Thank you, man. What's going on? Thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, absolutely. How's everything going? We haven't seen you. I mean, I've seen you. We've talked, but the people haven't really seen you guys since the Ryan Garcia fight. And a lot of things has happened in between that time as well. We
Yes, it
got lots to
has.
talk about. We got lots to talk about. Make sure you guys go out your way, smash that like button. Coach, I'm gonna let you take it away.
Well, I want to appreciate you, man, that because I haven't been doing any interviews, man, because I'm working on a project and I'm always being free of doing interviews, right? So I have a project that I'm doing, and I used to always tell my partner Kenny that we always take our kids to help tilt other people's land and gardens and stuff. But when we do projects and stuff, nobody come to support me, except for people out of town. I have more support out of town than when I have in town. And since we have gained the so-called success, everybody try to come around there. I have a big project that I've been thinking about for years, and I can't front everything myself. And I'm not going to obligate Gervonta to do that. So I said, they say I have a nice following, a nice fan base, and everybody always want to do interviews with me. So I came to the conclusion that I have a nonprofit that's been in existence. You went on and you see how professional it is. And I said, they say I'm gonna have people donate when they want interviews with me because the interviews that they do get to me, get from me is on point. It's the truth. I'm gonna give you my insight, my intellect on it, or how I look at things. Not going to bash the fighters. I'm just going to tell the truth of the way how I see things, and knowing the business and being in that position of getting certain information and whatnot. So I'm asking people to donate. You can go to my bio, my link on my Instagram, and donate. The type of donut like you gave a big donation. I really appreciate it, and you can see it. I'm gonna keep it transparent. You know, I got 60,000 on there, but I'm not trying to do the whole 60,000. I'm trying to do enough where I can make the goal happen. And everybody that's helping me get to this goal, they're gonna be a part of something real big for the city kids of Baltimore. Because this project that I've been working on for years, it's just like you see the Rise podcast. You understand? And I remember when we started that, and you started yours, and I give it to senior been putting forward, and we have a big Rise podcast family, and you see what we do with our family, and it's going to get bigger than that. It's going to get bigger than that. Usually, I don't pay attention to social media, but when I went in, my Lord gave me another mission. So my mission changed now. You see, they came back as bigger than boxing. I always say that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to find out an avenue on actually bringing all these resources together and making a better good before I leave this world.
Man, that it's beautiful. Yeah, and it was an honor. I donated, and when I read the description, I said, yes, this is something that is in my lane. This is something that I want to support. If I was going to support anything, I was going to support the people that support me back as well.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I help who helps me. I'm a leader. I was always been a leader. So yeah, I'm gonna set that trend, and we're gonna keep it pushing from here. Um, like I said before, a lot of people know me from Fight Hype. You and Zab Judah kind of opened the door for me, seen a light that I didn't really see, and it has been a great of a journey, and I appreciate that
Yeah.
from the bottom of
No,
my.
like I see bigger for you. You just don't know. Sometimes I I try to avoid talking to you because when I talk to you, it's not an interview. It's a friend to friend conversation. And when we kick it, man, we kick it, and I only have a few guys on the outlets that I really talk to because they don't ask me dumb questions. They ask me questions that actually touch the heart and what podcasts are really about because you watch TV and it's more scripted and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And only TV show I like is Shaq and the basketball one because they real with that. You know what I'm saying? They got something on their mind. They gonna say it. If a player look like some garbage, they gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? And I commend the ones that understand what some of these young fighters are going through, what the fighters are going through. Like Sean Porter, I like Sean Porter podcast because he was a fighter and he real about it. When I look at my man Ward, he get a little swavy because of the situation he was in, and he picked up certain philosophy, but he does tell the truth when it comes to the aspects of the boxing thing, and he give his real opinion of how he feel about things. So them guys and Teddy Actors, that's my man. Teddy Actors, that's my man. I used to love watching him on TV. Sometimes I catch his podcast. I don't let nobody know that and I listen to him because one thing I do, he have a passion for it. And he been around the great ones, all of them, and seen them inside, outside. So I appreciate him when he giving. And my other dude from out of New York, Polly, yeah, I
Oh,
like him
got
because
you.
he don't hold his tongue. You know what I'm saying? So when I see guys get put out of the establishment, you know what I'm saying, it's because they don't like what they do, and I understand it. They got to check their brand and whatnot. So sometimes when I go on interviews, they be asking me questions, and I be like, I can't answer questions because I have a youngin that I have to check. I have a youngins that I have to check and make them understand. So sometimes you have to walk a straight line to actually be in that position that you in. And I'm trying to create an avenue where I can uplift the people. That's what me and him, Tank, we call him now. He came from the one. I know he came from Tank, you know what I'm saying, the one, and then him, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know what we're gonna see when he come out June 15th, man, because his focus is like it scares me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You forgot
dang,
his
if I was
Muslim name.
it's hard for me to pronounce it, but they call him YD, you know what I'm saying? And it's the fortress in him, you know what I'm saying? And I just can't wait to see his his future. I'm asking my Lord, give me that. Let me see it, and listen to him talking and how he doing things. It's so amazing. He tell the team like, I ain't do nothing yet, and I look at him like, right, because we still here. And when we leave, that means we did enough. So we still here to actually do what we supposed to do.
Are you Muslim, coach? Can you hear me?
Yes, I've been Muslim for over 40 years now, and it's hard. Yes, I can hear you. I've been Muslim for 40 years now. How would I sit there say? I don't use my. I use. I try to get people as who I am because I'm a Christian background too. Was brought up in the church, a Baptist
Co-
church. Um, my approach is different. Half of my gym is Muslims. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that know me that's Muslims, you know what I'm saying? No, they know. When they talk to me, they can tell because I try not to run people off because you have a society they in certain sectors, when they dealing with people. So I want a person to know me as me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they say you can meet me in different forms. You get what I'm saying? You might catch me one day, or you bumped into me one day that you caught me as CCO. You know what I'm saying? Kenny laughed at me a lot. He said, I said, if a person come to me and call me Calvin Ford, that means they knew me from work when I was a manager for Phillips Food, running a company. If a person come to me and say CCO, they know me from my street life. You know what I'm saying? If a person come to me and say Coach Calvin, that means they know me from boxing. You know what I'm saying? So when a person come to me and call me by my Muslim name, they know me from being a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? But these are the levels and layers that we take on in life. And when I look at my Lord um, and the attributes of Him, He go by many attributes. You know what I'm saying? Because He are that one.
That being said, obviously this is Tank's first fight as a Muslim, right? Preaching. I mean, how
Hmm.
talk to me upon that, and and that has to be quite of a journey as far as you concerned, watching your youngin grow.
Well, it is because camp is pretty different from our previous camp. You get what I'm saying? And I have to break certain histories down about certain Sahabas that Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had behind them, had with them. You get what I'm saying? They didn't change their character. That's all they did was took their character and put it in Islam to make Islam what it is today. So what I try to explain to them, I said, they say, the things that you're going through in your life, it's a plan for you. Sometimes we don't know the plan, but you have to listen to your inner self, and the plan will come forth. So my approach, how I do things, is to establish the basis with them and make them understand the basis. Because Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he left two things with us: the Sunni and the Quran. You know what I'm saying? And as a young Muslim, you have to be patient. You know what I'm saying? When he get knowledge, that means he's not in the ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Because in the book of Genesis, we was in darkness, and it keeps sticking to my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because when he created, he said the world was dark. It was darkness, and when he shined light on it, it was good. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just like good and bad. You know what I'm saying? When we have that thing is bad, how the word they give to us is saying is bad. Once we understand why it was bad, of shining the light to them, get what I'm saying? It becomes good because light was shining on it. So when I approach things, of all the things that you went through, up and down and up, get what I'm saying? They are learning experience to make you better for who you're going to become. Because when I look at my life, people that know me, I'm one person not to be played with, get what I'm saying? Because the simple fact, if I take something wrong, I'm liable to snap, you know? So I try to stay humble, try to be careful what I say and do, because and my teachers, they say your tongue can send you to the hellfire faster than anything. I just try to take my time with what I'm doing and be patient with people, because people come into your life for reasons. You know what I'm saying? Some can test you, some can make you stronger, some can make you reflect. So I just try to learn people according to people. You know, I can talk to Christians, I can talk to Jews, because how would I say, I sit down and study, because I learned from my Lord, you're supposed to read to the cradle to the grave. You know, so I just try to make sure I understand people, and just a learning experience for me.
But as like as a boxing fan, just coming into this fight with Frank Martin and him, practicing being a Muslim, do you feel like, do we see a different version of Tank coming into this fight?
No, you don't see a different version because, again, I always sit there and say we have a mission, but the missions would be different. So Frank Martin is Frank Martin. He have a lot. He's in a great position. Um, but again, he's in my way. You hear what I'm saying? People that know me, I'm on a mission with my kids. I am on a mission. My mission is just not one person. Tank is the key of that mission. When we train, don't change. We're on a mission. The contract came in front of me. It's a hit now. And that's what we on. And when I look at the situation, he's up for the challenge. Is he the one to bring the best out of him?
Mm.
So that's what I look for. Is he the one? So he have a great team, good coach. Um, we'll see. You know, I know my youngin. I know how to push buttons. He called me the source now. That's my new name. Cal, he's the source. You know what I'm saying? And our conversations is different than what it used to be, you know. Um, I don't talk to him like a kid. I don't talk to him like a little boy. I look at him as a leader and a man.
What do you think about Frank Martin's last performance against Artem? And do you think that him and Derek James can make the proper adjustments to fight a guy like pound for pound top 10, Gervonta Tank Davis? I mean, people didn't know about
Um,
this,
I don't I
Olympic.
don't want I don't want to disclose a lot of the secrets of how I'm evaluating and the Bible evaluating how we're gonna approach this fight. But when I watch his leader, Derek, um, he know what he's up against. You get what I'm saying? Um, when I look at his athlete, he has a lot of good attributes. But again, is he the one? How bad he
Mm.
want? How bad he want it? That's the question. How bad he want it? Is he really, 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 really want to see something that we ain't seen in years? You know what I'm saying? And the way how we are coming is on something else. You know what I'm saying? Because he's in front of us, and he's in front of us for a reason. And I have to make sure that reason is the reason that's going to be at least that night at the fight.
You spoke upon athletic ability, but what do you think about his boxing IQ?
Well, that means to see, like I said again, when we had a conversation about the guys, he wasn't the guys in the beginning. And when I sit back and look at his role get there, he's in the circle. He rubs elbow with one of our guys, and he's in a great position. You know what I'm saying? The position that he is in, I believe he's still like in the degree with Shakur and the ones that come behind them. You with me? For school. But he happened to squeeze through, and now he's in the mix. And he set a name for himself. But is he one of them? And that's going to come. That's what's going to be to see. Is he one of them guys that um, we talk about, the big four? You know what I'm saying? He's like slipping in the door because I believe when Tito went up to 140, you know what I'm saying? He made his move. And he made a great move by beating the kid Ali, because the kid Ali was on the run. He was definitely on the run. And that was
Yo,
his, like, his come out fight. Yeah, that was his come out fight. So when I sit back and look at him like, Tank, him, it's different. You know what I'm saying? And he don't understand Tank like I understand. They talk about Spawn. Tank was doing Spawn since he was a kid. You get what I'm saying? And I used to have to tell him like, yo, you have to stop doing that. And we had to have
can you still see
tragedy.
me, coach?
I can see you and everything. You good.
All right, cool.
We
Thank you.
had tragedy with one of our kids getting killed, and that kind of slowed Tank down from doing what he was doing in the streets. You get what I'm saying? Because Tank could walk up in the street for one of his homeboy, and you did something to one of his homeboys, he'd hit you in your mouth. He didn't care. And he always been like that. And I used to sit him down. Kenny used to sit him down. I mean, he used to drive me crazy. He still drive me crazy. You get what I'm saying? So we building each other. But again, he's different. He's totally different. And looking at his mindset and talking to him, boy, it's like we teaching each other now.
Absolutely. I'm gonna read the super chat. Thank you, Raphael, for the $5 because it's kind of like coinciding exactly what you was talking about. Calvin Ford, is it true that Frank Martin gave Tank a run for his money in training camp?
In training camp,
Yeah, I don't
no,
know.
they still
I'm
talk
thinking
about
he's
that.
assuming to that sparring.
That's
I'm assuming
fine.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not training camp if I'm not there. That's the difference. Listen to what I just said. It's not training camp when I'm not there. Tank on a rampage all the time. He'll wake up in the middle of the morning and say, yo, let's go spawn. That's the type of thing. That's the type of stuff that he did. You know, um, when he was young, I had to put leases on him to keep him out the ring. That was his punishment. When I kept him out the ring, he was calm. When that boy get in that ring, you know, I said that with Garcia. I said that with many fighters. You get what I'm saying? And now, y'all don't listen to our phrase. You have to pay attention. The time is now. Uh, 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 uh. When he sit there say he got six to go, and six of y'all are on that list. Six of y'all. Find out who y'all are. You know what I'm saying? Because we coming.
Do you know those six?
I don't talk about it until they sign the paperwork. Because I
I,
get I get I get so- I get upset when you hear the guys, oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do that, woo 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 woo. But when the offer come, they want bigger than the offer when they're not bigger than the offer. You know what I'm saying? Again, if you like that, take the offer and run with it. Show me.
Mm. Talk to me, Coach. How did this fight even go about? Like the makings of this fight. Talk to us.
Like I said, he's squeezed through the what you call it, and it was easy. And when you're in the same circle, it's easy to make certain fights. You know what I'm saying? People start bashing me in my head. Pitbull? Why Pitbull? You know what I'm saying? And then when Pitbull did his thing, then it was like, oh, can we get a rematch with Pitbull? I said, oh, I was trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? You get it? But again, in the words of Roger Mayweather, they don't know shit about boxing. You know what I'm saying? So